Why are Americans more medicated than ever, yet still getting sicker? We have more hospitals, more technology, more specialists, more prescriptions, but rates of obesity, diabetes, chronic pain, fatigue, anxiety, autoimmune disease, hormone dysfunction, and inflammation continue to skyrocket. And the scary part, most people think getting sick is just normal part of aging. It's not. Today, I want to break down the real reasons Americans are getting sicker than ever, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it. For those who don't know me, I'm Robert Shapiro from Fusion Health APC. I work with patients dealing with chronic inflammation, fatigue, pain, metabolic dysfunction, hormonal issues, gut problems, and degenerative conditions every single day. And what I've noticed is this: most chronic disease is not random. It's usually built slowly through daily habits, chronic stress, environmental overload, poor recovery, and lifestyle patterns repeating over the years. Let's start with the root of so many modern diseases: chronic inflammation. Inflammation itself is not bad. It's actually necessary for healing. If you cut your finger, inflammation helps repair the tissue. But the problem today is that people are stuck in a constant inflammatory state. Think about what the average body is dealing with every day: processed food, sugar, poor sleep, chronic stress, lack of movement, toxins, alcohol, sedentary jobs, emotional burnout. That creates a constant low-grade inflammatory response that slowly damages tissues, blood vessels, hormones, mitochondria, joints, and even the brain. And eventually people say, why do I hurt all the time? Why am I exhausted? Why can't I lose weight? Why is my brain fog so bad? Inflammation is often the hidden fire underneath all of it. If this resonates with you, type inflammation in the comments. The modern food supply is another massive reason Americans are getting sicker. Most people aren't eating food anymore. They're eating food-like products. Ultra-processed foods are engineered for shelf life, addiction, convenience, hyperpalatability, but not for health. These foods spike insulin, damage the gut, microbiome, increase inflammation, dysregulate hormones, and create metabolic chaos. And here's the scary part: you can be overweight and malnourished at the same time. A lot of people are deficient in magnesium, omega-3s, vitamin D, zinc, B vitamins, and protein. Your body cannot function optimally without nutrients. The body is biochemical. If you feed it garbage long enough, eventually symptoms and dysfunction appear. We were not designed to sit all day either. Movement is medicine. But today, people sit in cars, they sit at desks, sit on couches, stare at screens, and barely move. And then they wonder why their back hurts, their neck hurts, their energy crashes, circulation is poor, metabolism slows down. The human body thrives on movement. Walking improves insulin sensitivity. Resistance training preserves muscle and longevity. Mobility keeps joints healthy. Exercise stimulates the brain, hormones, lymphatics, and mitochondria. You don't have to become a professional athlete either, but your body needs movement. Now let's talk about the two most overlooked health destroyers: poor sleep, chronic stress. Most people are running on caffeine, stress, hormones, and survival mode. But sleep is when the body repairs tissue, balances hormones, detoxifies the brain, regulates inflammation, restores the nervous system. If you consistently sleep 4 to 6 hours per night, eventually your body pays the price. And stress is not just emotional. Stress can be financial, inflammatory, toxic, metabolic, emotional, physical. When the body stays in fight or flight mode too long, cortisol becomes dysregulated. And then we start seeing anxiety, fatigue, hormone dysfunction, weight gain, immune dysfunction, and burnout. This is why nervous system regulation matters so much. Another major factor nobody talks about enough is toxic burden. We're exposed daily to plastics, pesticides, heavy metals, air pollution, endocrine disruptors, chemicals in products, poor water quality. These substances can interfere with hormones, mitochondria, detoxification pathways, neurological health, and not everybody detoxifies equally. Genetics matters. Some people have SNPs or SNPs or detox pathway weaknesses that make them more vulnerable. That's one reason functional medicine and nutrigenomics are becoming so important. Now let me say something important. Medication absolutely has a place. There are situations where medications save lives. But the problem is when healthcare becomes only symptom management. A lot of people are trapped in a cycle. Symptom appears, medication suppresses the symptoms, root cause remains, new symptom develops, another medication is added. And eventually people end up on 5, 10, 15 medications without ever addressing lifestyle, inflammation, nutrition, sleep, stress, movement, or toxicity. We need to start asking why the body is dysfunctional in the first place. Now here's the empowering part. The body is incredibly adaptable. A lot of chronic dysfunction can improve when people start changing the environment they give their body. Simple things. Simple things matter. Better sleep, cleaner nutrition, hydration, movement, nervous system regulation, reducing inflammation, improving gut health, targeted supplementation, regenerative therapies, functional medicine approaches. Health is not built in one day, but disease usually isn't either. Tiny habits repeated daily create either healing or degeneration. If you got value from this, like this video, share it with somebody who needs to hear it. And if you're struggling with chronic pain, inflammation, fatigue, hormone issues, metabolic dysfunction, or you simply want a more root cause approach to your health, reach out to us at fusionhealthapc.com or call us at 209-888-8602. You can also text us there. This is Robert J. Shapiro, and remember, your body is designed to heal when you give it the right environment. See you guys on the next video or live stream.